Hey Moon Magic Super Souls, welcome to today's readings. We are drawing 3 cards together and we are asking today what major blessing is arriving with the full moon eclipse. Now we have 3 cards to choose from, 3 piles to choose from. I'm seeing this one as well. And we have 3 beautiful crystals as well. So pile 1, your card is always in motion. This is for pile 1, and your card is sitting with the carnelian ring. Pile 2, you have the first step is taken, you have asked for help. Beautiful energy, and this is sitting with the howlite heart. This is what it looks like. Beautiful crystal. Beautiful stone. And then we have happiness is freedom from fear. This is for pile 3, and pile 3 is sitting with the agate slice. So that is for pile 3. So my beautiful souls, we have 3 beautiful piles, 3 beautiful cards, 3 beautiful crystals to choose from. Let me zoom the camera in a little bit for you, actually, just to make sure you can see those really, really clearly. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the Moon Magic Tarot, the Moon Magic Weekly Tarot channel. Thank you so much if you are returning. It is wonderful and such an honour to read for you. And welcome if you're new. I'm going to leave the video running for just a few moments longer in case you need a little bit more time. Now, we're asking about a major blessing that is arriving with the full moon eclipse. This is a really exciting time, so whenever you are coming to this reading, if you've been drawn to it, there will almost certainly be a big message for you today. If you are drawn to more than one pile, then there may well be more than one message for you. I would tune into more than one if that is speaking with you. But my beautiful souls, I will see you in the readings in just a moment. I will put the timestamps below in the description box. And I'm going to put them in a comment as well for phone users to find, so you can easily click onto whichever of the piles is speaking to you. Beautiful souls, tons of love. I am so excited to find out what major blessing is arriving with this full moon eclipse. I will see you in the readings in just a moment. Pile 1, welcome to your reading. What major blessing is arriving for you with the full moon eclipse? Look at this. When you step outside your comfort zone, this is a full moon card. When you step outside your comfort zone, progress is made. Carnelian. This is an energy that gets you through to the finish line. It's a very, it's an amazing energy, the carnelian. It's full of blessings in itself, actually. Blessings and abundance. Let me just make sure that the camera is focusing for you properly. I hope that's working. Yeah, that looks good. Always in motion. I think something is in motion. And I think you need to take it to the next step, actually. Oh, I think I've moved the camera. How interesting. I'm kind of fiddling around with this. My apologies, but I am. But I'm just sort of thinking, what is that? I'm sort of manoeuvring things. I think you need to take a next step in something. And I think there will be an opportunity. Even this stone looks like a portal. And there's like a really circular energy. I think the universe is opening up. Some kind of portal or some kind of opportunity at this full moon eclipse, and I think you are meant to step into it. I think it's taking something you're doing. I apologize, I'm fiddling around with the camera. There's something about maneuvering something, or the universe orchestrating or maneuvering something for you, making something. I feel like I'm straightening something out as well here. I think there's an opening for you, and I think you need to dive in. but it might take you out of your comfort zone. I think it's taking something to the next level. You have also got second chakra, Archangel Ariel. Wow. I'm feeling another from this pack. I'm seeing this one actually. Broken Heart. And Angel of Strength. Oh, okay. Okay. My dearest lovely souls, pile 1. The opening is to take you. Isn't that funny? My light went off at the same time. Gosh, all these things are happening in my room. It's like I feel like the camera kind of somehow didn't focus or went wrong and the light's gone out. What light has gone out? Angel of Strength. I think you need to step forward and away from something. Perhaps something was really distressing. But I think there is a portal for you to step into. Always in motion. There's a new life coming, a new strength, a new period of creativity, a new possibility. Let's draw from the Akashic Tarot. May we kindly ask, and I think it is a major blessing, may we kindly ask what this is. We have views of the ego, and this came out in reverse. Let me kindly ask, I think it is that one. And we have the waterfall. Okay, let me move these along a little bit for you. I think that's going to slide in there really nicely. Perfect. Pile 1, this is such an interesting reading. I think that you are about to attract into your life circumstances, maybe even someone, but people generally who resonate with you. I also think that's coming because you have recognized that you've had someone or a circumstance or a situation in your life that does not resonate with you. And it's like your recognition of it has enabled you to, it's like you're realigning. And my goodness me, it's like the energy and the essence and the abundance and the joy and it's like the universe can now send to you what you desire because your resonance, because you've recognized that something or someone in your world wasn't right. It's like your tolerance really of a situation or a someone. Basically, it kind of reached its breaking point. I think that's what's happened. Something reached a breaking point, and what's happening now with the full moon eclipse is that because it reached a breaking point, maybe you spoke out, or maybe you just thought, you know what, I can't have that in my life because it doesn't resonate with me. I just can't stay with this. It doesn't resonate. And you're making decisions on the basis of this kind of level of awareness. You've had the strength to really see it and say it how it is, whether you're just saying it to yourself or even in a bigger way. But it means that the universe can now pour into your life all the things that do resonate with you with this new level of awareness. And you're being kind of almost invited to just dive into the very essence and energy of possibility. But this will involve stepping outside your comfort zone. I mean, maybe you already have stepped outside of your comfort zone simply by acknowledging to yourself that something reached breaking point and you can't continue with it, or you couldn't continue with it. Let's draw your tarot cards. May we kindly get more information about the blessing, the major blessing that is arriving with this full moon eclipse. I kind of want to know, is the major blessing the fact that something reached breaking point? And that is the blessing, because now the universe can pour into your life everything that you would like that will resonate with who you now are. Or has this happened and, you know, there are blessings arriving? What are they? Let's find out. Let's find out for you, Pile 1. This is mega exciting. This is mega exciting. What is arriving for you? Okay, let's see. We have The Six of Cups. Okay. We have the Devil. We have the Four of Wands and the Nine of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune and the Three of Pentacles. We then have the Ten of Cups. Now, where are we going to put these? Here, I think. That will work. Ten of Cups. Three of Swords. The Nine of Swords. And the Ace of Swords. I actually want them higher up. I want to kind of see these. Bear with me, my lovelies. I am going to move these down. Ace of Swords. Nine of Swords. Three of Swords. Ten of Cups. Beautiful. Okay. Yes, that's better, I think. So something reached breaking point. Now, I think it's already reached a breaking point, actually. I don't think that the major blessing is the breaking point. I think it's already reached that for most of you. It could be that for some of you the breaking point is happening, but I do feel it has. And I think there is a new beginning here. It's kind of like if whoever, I almost want to say whoever crossed swords with you, I don't think they're ever going to do it again, which is really interesting. I mean, the Three of Swords, we have it, and then with a broken heart, we've kind of got a really similar energy here. Yeah, I kind of feel that you've come back into balance and you've grown, you've transformed by owning your, what's the word I'm looking for? By owning your personal choice not to remain connected or in a situation that does not resonate with you. You have opened up a whole new pathway for the universe to fulfill for you. What we're seeing is it's going to come into your world. The changes, I think you're going to see the changes manifesting very quickly. You may actually have been feeling like your world or elements of your world have been going around in circles. Do you know when you just feel like you're working solidly but nothing comes to you, or somehow nothing quite gets going? And I think there is a realization in you that by maintaining any element of your world that was attached to someone or some circumstance of toxicity, that energy has held you back. It's created this sort of never-ending spiral. And the blessing that is now coming is the end of that. Your very recognition and your ownership of reaching breaking point, I'm not doing this anymore. This is change. This is life transforming at an energetic level. Cutting cords, transforming from something. It's really interesting. It is as if within your awareness, the shift, the real shift is within your awareness that you cannot, so something reached breaking point, that you can't do it. But the energy shift is phenomenal. I think you've really internally made that personal choice. It's like, I'm not living with that anymore. And I think you've made a commitment to it. I think it's one of those points when something does reach breaking point, there's no going back. It's like you can't pretend that you can't see what you've seen. You can't pretend that you don't know what you know. And now there is only one way, and that is forwards. And I am seeing the Wheel of Fortune turn really, really fast for you. And almost like as well, it's almost as though now, if you start to sow seed or seeds, if you start to sow seeds, it's like they're just going to germinate, just like that. Whether that is those seeds of possibility are, you sow something, it's going to flourish. You take a risk, you're prepared to do something, and you take that risk and you get the response that you need. It starts to grow. Previously, I feel like you may even have sort of felt a bit like your world was jinxed, or that some part of your world was jinxed, and almost like, gosh, whenever I try and do this or I invest in that and it doesn't work out, I think there's been some kind of an energy. And I think you've questioned, why has that not worked, or why has that not grown? And this is about to change, really, really big time. And the reason it's changing is because you have reached that breaking point with something that was in your world or attached to you, or it could have been a mindset or a person or a situation, but something has come to an end. And because it's come to an end, I kind of almost feel like your reading is also sort of saying to you, so what seeds will you grow? Step out of your comfort zone, dream big, sow some really big seeds, and just watch them flourish. They're going to sprout, and they're going to sprout quickly, because the energy around you has changed. I do not believe you will recognize your world within quite a short space of time, because I think things are going to transform and change so quickly, energetically, it will blow your mind. And I don't think you could even have envisaged what a big impact this will have on how you now manifest and what pours into your life. So, pile 1, dive into the portal of possibility, because the major blessing that is coming because something reached breaking point, but your recognition of either your connection to it or even your part in it, if it was a mindset, but something, whatever this is, you've changed it. So go for it. Step out of your comfort zone, dream big, sow seeds, put things out there, because I just feel whatever you put out there, I feel it's going to take off, and I think it will take off fast, and almost in a way that you have hoped previously that things would take off, but they never kind of did. Almost as though every time you tried something, you kind of felt that you were blocked, or, like I said, almost jinxed. But that's ended. It's over. It's absolutely over. You can now flourish because of the end of something. And so if this full moon has brought an ending to you, then it's a really good thing, because it is changing something in such a way that, honestly, whatever you invest in, it's going to flourish. I am kind of really excited for you that this is over. I think it really took a lot of strength to deal with it, or even a lot of strength to kind of close the door. But the fact that you're closing the door means that now whatever you invest in, whatever seeds you sow, off they go. Wow, it's almost like you have become energetically fertile. Pile 1, I am thrilled for you. Do let me know in the comments what is happening. I am really, really excited for you. Truly, truly, truly. Keep me posted. Let me know what's happening. Let me know what's ended. But also, what are your dreams? What seeds are you now going to sow? Do share them here within our community. It is lovely to really hear, what is happening and what you are now planning, because the universe can now feed this. And I just think it's going to grow exponentially and fast, like beyond, it'll be bigger than you could possibly have envisaged in terms of the growth spurt and the energy that's now available to you. Pile 1, thank you for being here so much. It is such an honor to read for you. Thank you, all of you who give back through the super thanks in the comments as well. Thank you, everyone, for commenting. Thank you for being here and for liking and sharing and subscribing and all the things that you do that help the channel. Tons and tons of love, my beautiful pile 1s. Pile 2, welcome to your reading. What major blessing is arriving with the full moon eclipse? Your card is a full moon card. You are enough just as you are. The first step is taken. You have asked for help and you have the Howlite heart. I think sometimes we do forget that we can ask our angels for help. We can ask the archangels for help and then they will leap into action to assist. But we have to ask. They have to respect our conscious free will and choice, and sometimes we forget. You are enough just as you are. What is this about? Let's get more information for you. May we kindly ask for more information. Walking away. Okay, you are enough just as you are. What are you walking away from, my beautiful souls? I'm seeing this card here, Angel of Balance, and also this one from the top, Angel of Strength. Now, Angel of Strength came out in pile 1. So if you are drawn to pile 1, I would highly recommend checking it out. Let's draw from the Akashic Tarot as well. You are enough just as you are. We have the journey. Ooh. Okay, so this is about setting sail. And we have the Eight of Roses, Sangha Community. I am wondering if there is some kind of a community situation or a family situation that you are moving away from. Some of you could even literally be moving, like sailing across the seas to somewhere else, literally, going on a journey. But I feel you are moving I think you're moving to a place of balance. And I feel that the major blessing that's arriving with this full moon eclipse is possibly the energy. It's like almost maybe the help that you need to achieve this move, this major shift. Like you are enough just as you are. Maybe you're striving to achieve something. I think what you need will be brought to you. I think whatever you need, whether you are needing strength or courage or resources, or people arriving, the right people at the right time, something is being moved forwards for you. Something is you're basically being assisted. I think it's something you've already taken a step in. And you may even have reached out for help and said, guides, my angels, can I please have assistance to know what to do or how to do it or how to make this work? And if you haven't, then it's time to reach out and ask. Speak from the heart. Really say how you feel and what you are desiring. And I kind of feel like gateways will be opened for you. I think things will literally fall into place for you. This is about receiving help. And it's divine help. It's something you've already started. There's a process involved here. And you are going to be given what you need to be able to complete this process, to get going or on your journey, or indeed to complete the journey for some of you. Let's see what else we're shown in your tarot cards. The blessing it's really interesting. It's like a double kind of message, because in a way the blessing is like a reminder for you to request help. But this is very specific. This is divine help. It's help from your guides, help from your angels, and like a little gentle nudge that says, look, whatever you need, we can help you, but you've got to ask us. So there's a kind of a strong message coming through here that says, we can assist. And maybe also the energy of the moon, of the full moon eclipse, can also perhaps enhance that. If your angels are trying to communicate with you, maybe the full moon can help to illuminate what you need to see. We have the Three of Pentacles. We have the Seven of Cups. So there are choices. And then you have the Strength card. Look how beautiful this is, sitting 2 Strength cards. You have the Maiden of Pentacles. Now the Maiden of Pentacles is the Page of Pentacles. Look at that baby bear. This feels like a wish-fulfilling card. We've got the Tower with some radical changes. Interesting, it kind of came out in reverse. I think you are seeking or you're already on the pathway, you've already taken some steps towards this, of a major change. I think you have initiated it with, and we have the Emperor card here, and we have the Nine of Wands. Yeah, I think you have already initiated something. You've already taken some steps towards something. And actually what we're seeing here, we have the Maiden of Cups, so the Page of Cups. And look at the bear showing up again with the Ten of Pentacles. I say showing up again. We've got like a little baby bear and then like a grown-up bear with the bee. I think there is some journey you are embarking on. And it's a pretty cool and exciting journey. There's something really big in your life that that's already underway. And I think that the real major blessing, something you've started. Yeah, you've already started it. And the real major blessing is that you can ask for what you need to complete it, to complete that next, the next chapter of it, as it were. I don't know, like, I mean, obviously to complete your perfect life, you know, life is ongoing, it's always evolving. But there is something that you've already initiated and it's going to happen. I just feel any obstacles will be removed and it will move forwards really fast. This is one of those readings that is literally saying, ask and you will receive. And this is kind of like basically divine assistance. That's what this is about. You're being offered divine assistance. All you have to do is ask. Any little problems, they will open the doorway for you. Just ask. How do I do this? Could I have help with this, please? Obviously with gratitude, you know, but ask your guides, your angels, ask the archangels. Ask and you will receive. And really trust in that. I think they are going to, you know, if you need strength, if you need energy, ask, you know, call out to Archangel Raphael. Could you have healing and energy to manage the next step that you need? Ask Archangel Michael if you need to cut any cords to move forwards or for his strength and his protection. Ask your own angels and your own guides. You know, ask the angels and they will help you. If you're not sure what you need to do along this pathway, what's the next step I need to take? Reach out and ask for help. It's almost as though the eclipse moon, the eclipse season, I would even venture to say for you, my pile twos, that an eclipse season isn't like just on the day of the eclipse moon. It's kind of like, it's almost like the energy of the eclipse moons. It leaves an energetic imprint. So whatever we do and whatever we invest in at the time of the eclipse energy, it's almost like we lay a foundation stone, and that's then sort of what we're building upon, and the energetic resonance of that will stay with us. I think that whatever you desire, you simply need to ask for it and it's going to grow, and it's going to grow pretty quickly. Obstacles will be removed, but there's something very big in your world. There's a radical change that you're desiring. Now, it could be your relationship status. I feel like for some of you it is to do with your home and your family. It could be your actual physical building. It could be your community. This has got a resonance that has something around the structure of your life. That, you know, the community around you. So it could be your working environment. You could physically be relocating, but I'm really seeing home and family and, you know, that sense of where do you belong. And I think that whatever you need is going to be, if you ask the next step or the resources or whatever you need, it will come to you like magic. And this little baby bear of a venture or journey that you've started or a request, it's going to grow fast, exponentially. You have to take action as well with the Emperor. But part of the action is to ask for help. If you reach out, it literally is open your arms to receive. And, you know, doorways will be closed behind you if they need to be. Other doorways and gateways will be opened. Let's sort of feel like we want a couple more cards here. Could I ask for any further guidance around this, please? We've got the Ten of Cups, wow, sitting with the Ten of Pentacles. This is such an affirmation. This really is open your arms to receive and ask for help, and it will come to you. What is it that you want? What do you desire? I also feel like I'm getting a message. Speak from the heart, but speak from the heart with dedication or belief that you're good enough just as you are. I feel a bit like it's a really interesting energy around your reading. So I'll just voice what's channeling through. I feel like you're somebody who almost, it feels a little bit like you always feel you have to prove something before you can ask for help. A bit like, I don't know, let's say you've got an amazing idea and you wanted to approach somebody, you've already started it, you want to approach somebody to see if you can get some support or help with it. But like a part of you, it's almost like you're feeling like, I've got to complete it before I can actually reach out and ask for that help. Whereas actually, it will move forwards much quicker if you reach out and ask for help now, because then you'll get the help you need and it will move forwards. So there's something here about you holding back from reaching out, almost as if somehow you've either got to prove something or complete something, or you've got to get it to perfection before you move it forwards. Like if you've got a prototype, it's like, oh, I've got to get that absolutely right, rather than take the prototype out to something and to somebody and then get the help to tweak it and finesse it afterwards. So there's something here where it's almost as if you always have to kind of finish it or get it perfect first. And your reading is saying, absolutely, you are perfect and good enough as you are. Just reach out and ask for help. Whatever it is you want, reach out and ask, and you will get the help you need, because there's a radical change coming in your life, and it's big. It's almost as though you're meant to step up, and they want to support you. Divine guidance will be gifted to you. May we kindly ask, there was another card coming through. We have the Three of Cups. I think you will get a response really very fast. Actually, the threes for me always generate a kind of a turning point, and you have two of them. You begin your cards with the Three of Pentacles and then you get the Three of Cups. Isn't that interesting? So we have this turning point where you've taken a step. I mean, the threes are so in this energy. You have taken a step towards something, and this is this sort of point of, it would be a bit like like you've put together a proposal, but now you're feeling like you need to complete it, or as I said, complete the prototype. Actually, you've got the proposal is enough. Send it forth. You've got this magnificent cards of fulfillment with the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. Take action, and as part of that action, ask for support. Ask, what do I need to do next? Can you show me the way? Ask for help, and you'll be given the resources, the energy to move forwards. If you're lacking in resources and you need resources in order to move something forwards, then ask. Say, can I please have the resources to move this forwards? Because this is what I want to do. This is what I desire. I've started it. I want to move it forwards. And in the eclipse energy, reach out and ask for help, and what you personally need will be gifted to you, so that now becomes a turning point where something is moved forward. Something that you have already taken steps towards can really start to grow, and you will get what you need to move this forwards and bring it to, I guess I would say, its next stage of completion or its next stage of development, but in a big way. In a really big way. I think you're going to get, it could come really unexpectedly as well, I think. What you need to help you to move forwards could arrive completely unexpectedly. So don't presume you know how the help will arrive. Trust that it will if you ask for it. And this is the major blessing. It really is. It's almost like the major blessing for you, pile 2, is a bit like a magical gift, a bit like being given a genie, the lamp, where you can make wishes, where you reach out and you say, I wish for this, and then they can provide it for you. It really does feel like there is something very, very magical taking place here. I'm absolutely kind of blown away by this. But with the Emperor, perhaps there is something really important that you're meant to move to, or I feel like there may even be a much higher purpose to your end goal or your desire or the thing that you've started. And because there's a higher purpose, you're really, really going to get the backing of the universe. And it may just be also that your heart is so beautifully pure because you are enough just as you are, that the universe is just saying, come on, or your angels are just saying, come along, we can help. Just ask, and then we can make this happen. Wow, I'm blown away by this, if I'm truly honest. It's such an honour to read for you, Pile 2. Do keep me posted in the comments. Share your dreams. What are you going to ask for? I would love to hear about this. And thank you so much, all of you who do comment, and thank you to those of you who also give back through the super thanks in the comments, and for all of you who like and share and subscribe, because all of these things really do help to support the channel. Thank you so, so much. Beautiful souls, Pile 2. Wow, just keep me posted. I'm going to be thrilled to hear about this. Pile 3, welcome to your reading. Happiness is freedom from fear. Wow. What blessing, what major blessing is the full moon eclipse bringing? Now you have, instead of trying harder, try differently. Gosh, this feels like working smarter, not harder, but trying something different. Okay. Let's draw more cards and find out more. What major blessing is coming to you? We have man holding a heart. Okay, this could be romance. We've got fourth chakra, Archangel Raphael. Ooh, you've got very beautiful cards. And you have the sun. Wow. Gosh, what major blessing is coming to you at this full moon eclipse? Wow, instead of trying harder, try differently. Happiness is freedom from fear. Let's draw your Akashic Tarot cards first before we say any more. But wow is where I'm going with this at the moment. The Queen of Forces. And, ooh, we've got the chess game. How interesting. Okay. Now this is not always the most positive of cards, which is really interesting. It can suggest there is someone around you who is a bit of a game player. This is rather fascinating because you've got happiness is freedom from fear. Instead of trying harder, try differently. All of your cards are, quite frankly, phenomenal. They're like amazing. Man holding a heart. This could be a new love interest for you, or it could be somebody who is just coming from the heart. They are emotionally aware. They are coming as a support for you. With Archangel Raphael, you are guided, protected, healed. The sun is a new beginning. The Queen of Forces is very powerful. Oh, her energy is so balanced, very powerful, very together. I wonder if you actually... The great blessing maybe is that you are trying something differently. Maybe you are no longer affected by something that gave you fear before. Something that you were frightened of, or that you felt, it could just be like an underlying anxiety, or it could be something that you are genuinely fearful of, or someone that you are fearful of, or you're fearful or anxious about things going wrong. And I think genuinely the sun is literally is a card of great blessings. It's like it literally says great blessings are about to come into your life. I think that actually quite genuinely something is coming into your world to end a period of either fear or anxiety. And I think that is phenomenal. So whereas you may have been working overtime to try and combat anxiety, or like when you're working around something that you're anxious about, very often we do go into overdrive. It's almost like what I would call adrenaline of the mind. When your mind is racing and you're thinking, well, what if this happened and what if that happened, and you're trying to combat all potentials. I think you are being freed from some kind of fear or anxiety. And I think something or potentially someone is arriving to help you to do that. Which means instead of constantly trying really, really hard to move things forwards or do whatever you do in your life or navigate anything, it changes. You're no longer fearful. Something has changed. You're no longer fearful. An anxiety or a fear is removed. And that is a true blessing. But it's not only is it removed, but something else is coming in as well. Maybe the something else is what removes it. May we kindly ask for more information about this great blessing that is arriving for my pile threes with the moon, with the full moon eclipse. I'm seeing, that's not feeling quite right. May we kindly ask. I think there is more cards coming through for you. Yeah, that one there. Okay, and those. Lots of cards coming through for you. Let's see what we have. So you have the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. That's an interesting card because she is very abundant. We have the Hanged Man. She's also very good at self-care. We have Death, the Death card. We have the Five of Cups. We have the Four of Pentacles. The Nine of Wands. I think those are fine just as they are. Let's put those there. And then we have the Three of Cups. The Eight of Wands. Ooh. We have the Three of Swords. It has come out in reverse. But let's put it there anyway. I rarely read reverse cards. And the Eight of Swords. Okay. I think that there is a circumstance that you have genuinely, like this little mouse, I think there has been a circumstance around you where you have honestly felt a bit crippled or held back by fear or anxiety. And that is ending. That is the great blessing. Something that has tied you in knots, tangled you, made it impossible for you to feel that you could, like you literally haven't known which way to move, how to take a step forwards. And, for some of you, this has been a result of actually dealing with somebody perhaps who's a bit of a, I don't know, like a game player, or somebody who's manipulative, or just there's been stuff going on that you didn't that was going on that you didn't know what to do. But some element, you could even have tied yourself into knots yourself. But whatever this is, you literally haven't known how to move it forwards. And I think you've gone into overdrive to try and work out how to move it forwards and how to navigate it. And that is changing. The fear, the anxiety is being removed, and this is the greatest blessing. So whereas you were feeling very stuck, literally, I think like you didn't know what was going on, maybe with the Eight of Swords, something is also brought into your awareness. But one way or the other, this is moving fast. And it's moving fast in quite a solid way, really, I think. With the Nine of Wands, I'm going to draw just a few more cards for you. Maybe kindly ask how this, I can see this does move forwards, and the fear and the anxiety are gone. That's the absolute greatest blessing of all. The fear and the anxiety are gone, and whereas you felt very trapped, like you couldn't see what was going on, you didn't know what was happening, somebody was maybe saying one thing but doing something else, or a circumstance wasn't upfront or honest, something has now changed. Because previously it tied you up, it tied you in knots, held you back, and now this can move forwards. It's like you literally can now move. You can move forwards and something will come back. Things can now come back into balance. The question is, along with this blessing, to be fair, anybody that has ever struggled with either fear or anxiety will know what a phenomenal blessing it is for that to dissipate, to be removed. But I want to know, what is it that removes it? Is there someone coming in here? Is it angelic guidance? But is this person, I think, man holding a heart, is this somebody who literally comes in to assist you? May we kindly ask. We have the Ace of Pentacles, so yes, I believe somebody is going to give you a hand. That's what that looks like. I think someone is coming in to give you a helping hand. We have the Queen of Cups. I'm seeing a mirror here. I think this is someone who really, really sees you for who you really are. They see the situation for who it really is. I think maybe they even share your views, or they share your perspective. So whatever the thing was that felt that you felt limited or stuck by or fearful of, they absolutely get it. Like they resonate with you. You know, if for example, because this it may be you that's tangled your own head in knots, but if there's actually a situation where something was really manipulative or someone wasn't okay, they get it. They understand it. They see this for what it is, just as you do. So whereas you might have felt restricted and not able to move forwards, because they see it too, I think this gives you, and they are, that not only do they see it, but emotionally they understand it. And because of their understanding, the fear diminishes. It's like you're not on your own with this. You're not held back. And I think this shifts and moves forwards. Now, we do have the presence of a male figure, so this is interesting. Somebody who identifies either with the male side of themselves, or it is a man. We have Temperance and the Seven of Wands. I think this is somebody who empowers you. I think the great blessing is that somebody arrives to empower you, and the empowerment comes because they see it and they get it and they understand it, and they know that your fear and your anxiety and the way you have felt like you didn't know which way to move or what to do, they really get it. They get it, they understand it, and they arrive. It's like just when you've got someone standing right next to you who has your back, it changes everything. Instead of feeling like you're on your own with something and you're tangled in something, they can literally help you to stand back, and you're no longer in that situation where you can't see the woods for the trees. This is really, it gives you almost like a coat of armor. When somebody's really with you, it's like, I'm sort of reminded of like the Three Musketeers. It's interesting, the Chariot. Usually, in most traditional packs, we see 2 horses, and yet there are 3. What was the saying? Like the Three Musketeers, all for one, and was that right? All for one and one for all. It's like someone is coming in and aligning with you. And I feel we want another card here, but somebody is coming in and aligning with you. They completely get it. And having somebody stand with you and validate and acknowledge, and I really, really think this moves you away from any kind of fear and anxiety about the circumstance that has been holding you back. May we kindly have one further card, please? May we kindly have one further card for my pile 3s, please, to indicate or to validate this person coming in. May we kindly ask for a further card? May we kindly ask? I think you've got 2 there, but I'll take that top one actually that's showing. Look at that 6 of Pentacles. Look at the way these hands unite. A circle of hands. Wow. yeah, without a question, the major blessing for you, my pile 3, is that fear and anxiety around a circumstance or a situation or just something within you is removed. And it comes through the collaboration of someone giving you a hand, somebody arriving who is either a male figure or somebody who identifies with the masculine. There's something of that sort of masculine clarity coming through here. But whoever this is, it clears the way for you to release the anxiety and the fear. And you're not in it alone. I think there's a real sense of, it is that saying, isn't it? All for one and one for all. There is a collaboration that means you're no longer held back by something that contained fear or anxiety. And I think this is the most phenomenal blessing. It really, really is. I am loving it. It means you are impervious to the energy of the situational person that has previously held you back through fear or anxiety, whatever that may be for you. Wow, pile 3, this is your reading. Keep me posted in the comments, as soon as this person arrives, or are they around you already and you really recognize them and validate them, because they really, really understand this situation and they really see it, and it just changes everything for you. And indeed, if this is someone new coming in, like a new friend or a new love interest, this person will get you and they are going to be your rock and they have your back 100%. And you just know that you are not alone in this. And it changes everything about this sort of internal fear and anxiety that I think has really held you back. Pile 3, this is your reading. Do keep me posted in the comments. I would love to know what's happening with you. I can't reply to all your comments, but I do read them. So thank you so much. And pile 3, this is magical. Anyone who's ever experienced fear or anxiety will know what an incredible gift and blessing this is. And to have somebody who completely enables this transformation within you is just gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Keep me posted, my beautiful souls. Thank you, all of you who give back as well through the super thanks in the comments. And thank you so much, all of you who like and share and subscribe, because these things really do help the channel. Tons of love, my beautiful pile 3.